What? You're a security guard?
Catherine, my dear, what on earth were you thinking? You know fully well that your father would never allow you to marry someone working as a mere security guard.
Get out of my house!
Trouble busters!
My name is Theo. I'm here at my girlfriend Catherine's parents' house to ask permission to marry their daughter. But as you just heard, I got completely rejected, which sucks. Let's rewind a bit.
What's the problem? I have a job too, and I don't care what Theo does for a job. It doesn't change the fact that we love each other.
Catherine tried to defend me to her parents, but her dad spent the next 30 minutes telling her that she'd have no future as the wife of a security guard.
Oh, Theo, I wish things could have worked out between us.
Are you kidding me? Is she breaking up with me?
Dad's right. Your good looks won't last forever, and when those fade, it'll be money that's the most important thing for a relationship.
But Catherine, we talked about this so many times. You said you didn't mind working. My parents live close to my house, so they'll be able to help us out with our children. They said they'd be glad to. And I'm fully aware that I'm not in the best financial position, but I'm working toward building a career. We've talked about all of this before, Catherine. What happened?
Well, sure we talked about it, but I never really thought about it, Theo.
You mean even after all those conversations, you never actually thought about it? Really?
Don't act innocent, you vagabond! You've been selling nothing but lies to my daughter, haven't you?
I see that now, Dad.
I've never lied to you. I've been nothing but honest and forthcoming with you, Catherine. And another thing, didn't you say that you'd talk to your parents about our plans for the future?
Well, yeah, but I thought you'd do that for me. You push such a heavy responsibility onto my daughter. The nerve!
Oh, come on! She said she was gonna do it. How was I supposed to know she didn't?
I think it's clear what you should do, Catherine. Forget about this man. Take a look here, darling. Here's a man I'd like to introduce you to.
Are you serious? I came here as their daughter's fiancé, and now they want to introduce her to another guy? The humiliation is too much.
This is Eduardo Gonzalez. Isn't he a dream? His parents own a major hotel chain. He's fabulously wealthy. I showed him your picture and he said he wants to meet you. Well, really? Okay. Hey, Theo, sorry about this, but let's break up.
It took them 30 minutes to turn her against me? Calm down, Theo. It's all right. She'll come to her senses sooner or later and come running back, I'm positive.
Don't hold your breath, loser. I'm never coming back to a lousy security guard.
What happened to not caring about my job, Catherine? You said not half an hour ago that what I do for work doesn't change our love.
You tricked me.
What are you talking about? I tricked you.
You tricked me into falling in love with you. This engagement is over. Now get out, Theo.
This is a total nightmare. Did I cry, though? No, not at all. And I definitely didn't call all my friends to complain about my life and get them to cheer me up or anything. And they definitely didn't call me out on that either. But anyway, my good friends Alan, Melanie, and Helen gave me a great idea. I should start a business of my own, a problem-solving service. It's the perfect line of business for someone as intelligent yet quirky as me, and I'm gonna make a fortune. I'll show her. Trouble Busters! Hello, thank you for calling Theo's Trouble Busting. This is Theo.
Oh, Theo, you answered for me. I knew you wouldn't forget about me even after all these years.
Huh? What do you want?
I've got great news, Theo. My dad said we can get back together.
What?
He said that he misjudged you and that you're really an impressive guy.
Well, that's nice, I guess, but you want to get back together?
Yeah, well, we're clearly still in love, right?
I'm married to someone else.
What?
I mean, it's been 3 years, Catherine. That's more than enough time to meet someone new.
I don't believe this. You betrayed me.
Excuse me? I seem to remember you are the one who betrayed me. I thought you were a good woman who understood me and accepted my profession. But then, in one afternoon, your parents were able to convince you to dump me for another guy. You ruined me.
Theo, that wasn't serious. I didn't mean it.
Yes, you did. Don't give me that.
Just put that woman on the line for me, okay?
Not a chance.
I took just a teeny tiny little break to think about a relationship and she swooped in and stole you from me. She's a terrible woman, Theo. Get rid of her for me.
You're the terrible woman, Catherine, and I've already gotten rid of you.
No, she's making you say that, isn't she? She can't do this. You're my man, Theo. I won't let her have you.
Are you drunk? You broke up with me 3 years ago. When I went to your parents' house that day, you weren't content with just dumping me. Your mom showed you one stinking picture of a rich guy, and you immediately swooned over him.
Oh yeah, that guy? Listen to this, Harry. You won't believe it. I was super excited to marry him because I heard his parents were filthy rich hotel chain owners, but they actually just owned one motel. After we got married, he told me I was gonna have to help clean the rooms.
Oh, hold that thought 1 second, Catherine. Okay, I'm ready. Let's hear more.
He was all like, we're a couple now, so we gotta work together to make this business thrive. But like, it was so boring. So I started, talking to some of the motel guests and, well, my husband found out about it.
Go on, Catherine. I'm all ears.
He divorced me and I had to pay him $80,000 restitution. I got mad and started breaking stuff left and right around the motel. So now he wants me to pay for the stuff I broke, another $20,000. I've had to spend all of my money on monthly payments to him. I can't have any fun at all. My life's become an unmitigated disaster.
Oh my God, please, Catherine, tell me more. Keep going.
Wait a minute, Theo. Are you even listening to me?
Yes, my dear, I heard every last word.
Well then, say something.
Delicious.
Huh?
Schadenfreude is the king of all seasonings. It's the best. Hearing about scumbags getting their just desserts is sweeter than apple pie.
Hey, Theo, are you actually enjoying hearing about how terrible my life is?
You got that right. I wish I thought to record this. It would make great ASMR content.
You're so mean, Theo. Even though I still love you after all this time.
If you loved me, then why did you get married to another guy?
Well, it's because you ran out on me. You left. What was I supposed to do?
I left? Woman, you chased me out the door. You left me to marry a guy you thought was rich, but he actually wasn't. Then you cheated on the poor guy and got socked with massive restitution payments and a divorce. And the moment you heard that I became a successful businessman, you said to yourself,
I know. Theo's rich now. I'll get back together with him and he can pay my legal bills for me. I guarantee he's still head over heels in love with me. It'll be a cinch. Ready or not, Theo, here I come. Now, what was his phone number?
Do I have that right, Catherine? I saw right through your dirty little scheme from the get-go.
No, Theo, that's not true. Honest. I still do love you, Theo. I called you because I just couldn't forget about you.
You mean you just couldn't make your restitution payments?
After I broke up with my husband, I realized what a great guy you are.
A bit too late, don't you think?
I realized that you were still right here in my heart all along. You were the man of my dreams, Theo. I remember that now.
I hate to interrupt your incredibly well-rehearsed lines, Catherine, but I think you should know that nothing you say is gonna make me get back together with you.
But why not? I don't get it, Theo. You never used to be so cold. What changed? Wait a second. I've got it.
By it, do you mean a mental illness?
I bet this is all the fault of that awful woman who made you marry her.
It's your fault, moron. Let me hit you with a hypothetical, Catherine. Let's say hypothetically I agreed to get back together with you on the condition that I wouldn't have to pay your restitution. What would you say to that? Still want to get back together?
I don't think that sounds very fair.
And there it is. You only want my money, not me. You haven't changed at all in 3 years. Actually, I take that back. You've gotten even more dumb and greedy than before.
But it's not fair. If we got married, what's mine is yours and what's yours is mine, right? That includes debts.
Right. I contribute a high salary to the family. And you just contribute debt to suck it all up? That's fair to you? Just why should I contribute a single cent of my hard-earned money to bail you out of the mess you made? Let's say you worked at a business and were appointed as the new lead of a project team. If, during your first team meeting, all the other members screamed at you that the previous leader's project ideas were terrible, would you say that's fair? Huh?
So you're saying you won't marry me just because I'm in debt?
No, I won't marry you because I'm already married. Oh, and also because I hate you more than I hate taxes and mosquitoes.
How dare you play with my heart like this, Theo? After giving me hope, now you say you won't leave your wife for me? You're nothing but a heartbreaker, Theo. You're awful.
Sorry, sweetie, I just don't have it in me to marry a moron like you. I'd sooner leap into the mouth of a burning volcano than do that. Feet first.
You told me that you still had feelings for me, though.
Feelings? Yeah, I got plenty of feelings for you, all negative.
Please, Theo, I can't take this lifestyle anymore. I'm so bored of being in debt.
Not my problem. Why don't you get your precious daddy to pay it for you?
Dad's retired. He's on a fixed income. You're the only one I can count on, Theo. Please.
Figure something out yourself. I don't want anything to do with you anymore. I'm through with you.
Please, I don't have any money. I want the sweet life. Dresses, champagne, all that stuff. You're making a ton of money right now with your company, aren't you?
I'm not handing over one single cent to an avaricious parasite like you.
But this boring lifestyle is having a massive impact on my looks and personality. I feel like I've aged 30 years in just the last 3. Look what's happened to me, Theo. You can't let your old girlfriend shrivel up into an old maid like this, can you?
Actually, I would love to see that. Send me some pictures.
Theo, you're so cruel. What happened to you?
You want to know what happened? You happened, Catherine. I'll never forgive you for the way you betrayed me at your parents' house on that day.
I already told you I wasn't thinking clearly back then. I made a mistake. My mom and dad tricked me.
Oh, now your mom and dad tricked you. 3 years ago, you told me I was the one who tricked you into loving me.
That wasn't me, Theo. It wasn't the real me.
Nah, I call BS. That was definitely the real you. When things are going well, a person can make themselves appear however they want, but when it hits the fan, that's when a person's true nature comes out. You showed me your true nature on that day 3 years ago, loud and clear, Catherine. The real you is a vile, bitter woman who takes no responsibility for anything and betrays those near to her.
I'm sorry, Theo. I'm so sorry. I was a fool to treat you that way. I'm telling you, that was not who I really am back then.
Nope, it was 100% the real you. I would never, ever want to be friends with someone who will betray their loved ones when things go wrong, much less actually marry you. It doesn't matter how much you apologize now, you can't turn back the clock. I realized something important on that day. It was thanks to the support of the good people around me that I was able to keep going. I even found myself a wife, despite being kind of a weirdo. There's no room for you in my life anymore. There hasn't been any room for quite some time. Not since that day 3 years ago.
Wait, let's talk about this. We can start over. Leave your wife, and I'll be better to you than she could ever be.
I won't contribute one single penny toward your restitution. Is that all right?
But if you won't help me out, then what's the point of even getting married? If we get married, you have to pay my bills for me. Agreeing to marry me means you agree to give me however much I need.
I don't need any wife who's only interested in what she can get out of me. You earned that debt for yourself with your appalling stupidity and total lack of self-control. You want me to take responsibility for your actions? Nah, I'll pass. Take responsibility yourself.
Hold on right there, Theo. I'm gonna put my mom and dad on the line, okay?
Well, hello there, my good man Theo. It's been a while, eh?
What's this I hear about you launching your own wildly successful business?
I'm glad to see the little pep talk I gave you had a positive impact.
Theo,
Theo,
we'd be proud to have
would
you
be
marry our
proud
daughter.
to have you marry our daughter.
I'm not interested in picking up someone else's dead weight. Your daughter is a menace and destroys everything she touches. Do something about that. You're partially responsible, too, for raising her in that way. Now, never call this number ever again. Do I make myself clear?
Theo, wait!
What did he say, Mom and Dad? Did he say he'll marry me?
He told us never to call him again.
Oh, this is terrible. If only you had seen Theo's true potential 3 years ago when we had the chance.
What did you say? Don't pin all of this on me. You were opposed to their marriage too.
I only opposed their marriage because you opposed it first. Oh, would the two of you just shut up? You're completely useless. Ugh, this sucks. How do I get stuck with parents like you?
I did my best.
You pathetic little weakling. Ugh. The one who's the most to blame is Theo. How dare he throw me aside and become most successful and wealthy without me? I'll never forgive him for this. If I'm going down, I'm taking him with me.
Another rough day today, huh? I need a drink after this.
Hold on a sec. These footprints, they have an angry aura about them.
Huh?
A woman in her 30s who's put on some weight lately. A lot of weight, actually. The way the footprints are arranged shows she was walking very slowly, and the way they're sunken into the ground shows she was putting weight into her step. She was here with strong intent to do something. Yeah, whoever she is, she definitely means business, like she came to settle a score. These footprints, I've never seen anything like them before.
Do you think she's a customer with a problem she needs solved?
Shh, I'm trying to focus.
Oh, sorry.
Ugh, where is it? Where is all the money? This company puts commercials on TV. They've got to have a couple thousand in cash lying around here somewhere. Damn it, I can't find any money anywhere. Ugh! Theo, there's a thief breaking into our office. Call the police.
Whoa, for real? I'm on it. My wife Misty's got an incredible intuition, so I knew right away I had to call the police. They got here within about 2 minutes, and when they dragged the culprit out from inside the building, it was Catherine. What have you done, Catherine?
This is all your fault. You should have divorced your wife like I told you to.
Man, I never thought she would reduce herself to common burglary. You've just dug your hole that much deeper.
Huh?
I'm pressing charges. You might not get a prison sentence, but you're sure to get probation at least. And you're also gonna have a criminal record now.
I don't believe this. Are you really gonna press charges against me? I didn't even steal anything.
Of course I am! You should count yourself lucky that Misty's intuition told me to call the cops. If I had gone right inside and caught you in the act, it could have gotten really ugly.
No, it's not fair. I should be the one standing by your side, Theo. I should be the one to build your life with, not harm me. You, how could you do this? You stole Theo from me. You stole my happiness with him. Give him back to me. Give me back my Theo. He's mine. Don't listen to her, Theo. She's tricking you. She doesn't love you. She's only with you for your money. That's all she wants. I bet she started clinging to you the moment your business became successful. She's a gold digger.
Why would she do that? She doesn't need to be married to me to be rich. She's the heiress of an incredibly wealthy family already.
What? My father was always really big into gambling, so when he met Theo...
Oh yeah, I definitely smell success in you. Oh, sorry about that, I couldn't hold it in. I'm making my biggest bet ever on you, boy. You're gonna either make me a fortune or put me in the poorhouse. Wow, really? Are you really gonna make that big of a bet on me? I'm a gambler, my boy. The riskier the bet, the more exhilarating it is when the bet pays off. Take this. It's a debit card linked to an account I've set up for you. I put $300,000 in there, so use it in whatever way you see fit. I leave it all completely up to you. $300,000? Are you out of your mind? Probably. In return for this small investment, all I ask is that you take care of my daughter, Misty. She's worth more than all the silver and gold in the world to me. Sir, yes, sir, I will make her the happiest girl in the world.
Theo might seem like a bit of a goofball on the outside, but I could tell right away he was completely serious about living up to my father's expectations. Well, that's exactly why I fell madly in love with him. You mean, if I had done what you did and supported him in his dream, then you'd probably be with him right now, yeah.
It's way too late now, though.
Ugh! No! This can't be happening! Why? What did I do wrong? I don't get it!
You dumped me in front of your parents.
But you and I both love Theo. Why did you get to marry him while I'm getting arrested for burglary? What's the difference between us? It'd be much quicker to say what we have in common. Nothing.
All you love is looks, fame, wealth, and all the other superficial things in life. You're nothing like my dear wife, Misty. Don't compare yourself to her. You disgust me.
Why? Why are you both mocking me like this now? Why are you doing this to me?
Because you broke into our office, duh. I plan to be discussing the full list of charges with my lawyer as soon as possible.
If you ever even think about doing something like this again, I'll do much worse than we did this time. No! It wasn't supposed to be this way. I was supposed to be the happy, pampered wife of a rich guy.
As expected, Catherine escaped prison time, but was given a lengthy suspended sentence and released. However, after she got home, she was right back at it.
I hate you, Mom. I hate you, Dad. It's all your fault that my entire life has been ruined. I hate you.
She once again failed to learn her lesson and started stalking me. Then she did the unthinkable. She actually broke into my company's office a second time. Since she did this while under a suspended sentence, she was sent straight to jail. And so ends Catherine's story. Once a free bird, now a jailbird. Now, as for me, Misty and I were recently blessed with the birth of our first child, and business is booming. We've opened up branches in multiple surrounding cities and are getting more and more consultations every month. Now that's what I call a trouble buster.